It's Time Warner Cable's local edition. I'm Brad Pomerance, and we are joined by Heather Williams. She is a professor at Pomona College. And when I think about rivers in our region, I get sad because I feel as if we don't honor our rivers. The LA River has been channelized. There's talk about revitalization. There's another gorgeous river called the Santa Ana River. A lot of people don't even know about it.
That's true. In fact, a lot of people, when they think about Southern California, they think of a desert that is virtually devoid of rivers. When they look at the Los Angeles River, they see a concrete channel, and beyond that, there's very little awareness that there are any rivers. Part of the imaginary of Southern California is a place that steals its water from other people.
Yeah, Owens Valley and all that and above.
But in fact, we have three major rivers in the Southland that were really responsible for the development of the citrus empire that stretched from San Bernardino all the way to Orange County into Los Angeles.
And let's focus, if we may, on the Santa Ana River. That is your expertise, which flows through Orange County, Riverside County, San Bernardino County, and actually, you know, when you compare it to the LA River, has done better. Is that fair to say?
I think so, and it's a far more important river, if I might push my own river.
You're a partisan, but that's okay.
It is the, I'm in the Santa Ana watershed, so I'm allowed to be a little bit proud of it, but it is actually twice the flow of the Los Angeles River, and it's a far more important source of water for Southern California than any other river. So it flows from the peaks of the San Bernardinos, Mount San Gorgonio, and a part of the watershed is actually in the San Jacinto River. San Jacinto Mountains, and flows downward toward Hemet and that area. Although in most years it doesn't reach the sea, and it also sinks into really important groundwater basins that are important for those areas. But it flows from San Bernardino all the way to the ocean in Orange County in a wet year, but in many years it's what we call an ephemeral river, that it falls from the mountains into the sands and the sandy soil of San Bernardino and Riverside County and fills up these very abundant groundwater basins that have made the region what it is.
So we need this river in very significant ways, and in some way it sounds like you don't necessarily want it to flow all the way out to the ocean because, like you said, it can recharge groundwater basins.
Absolutely. So this is really the only reason that you've been able to have about 5 million people settle in those three counties, and actually part of Los Angeles County. So we have some of the most abundant groundwater basins in the world, and in fact the most active aquifer in the world. The Orange County aquifer has more put-ins and takeouts than any other basin in the world. So we use this water intensively. And we also, there are also areas of the river that are really important natural spaces, or what biologists call riparian corridors, that have some of the areas of greatest endemism in the world. That means unique species that don't occur anywhere else in the world.
How is the river done during the drought?
The river has done like a lot of California rivers during the drought. It's lower flow than it's been in years. But if you were to take a hike up on the Santa Ana River Trail,
which I have,
up near Big Bear,
you
would still see a lovely stream in the headwaters with canopied trees and hip-high grasses and flowers. And if you were to go over to Mill Creek, for example, you would still see water flowing over there. And if you were to go over to Riverside and step off the path into the recreation area at Grand Avenue, you'd still see a river and white sand beaches over there with plenty of willows and oaks.
And the good news is you're writing a book about it, and you'll come back and tell us about it. Her name is Heather Williams. She is a professor at Pomona College. I'm Brad Pomerance.